Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Houston Cougars, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the returner elects to fair catch and no return. Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Houston Cougars, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the
Team.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. NC State comes to the line quickly. They go with a direct snap. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
At the 11-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarter.
Touchdown, North Carolina State. This quarterback on fire today. Extra point try coming now. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's stuck just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here's the 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Powering through. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. He's escaping the pocket now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Houston. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball, but you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st down, it's play action. Moves left out of the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. NC State comes to the line quickly. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
The defense is hanging tough here. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, NC State. So after the momentum shifts, Kurt, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, I'm going to have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game.
He will not get there. The gamble doesn't work. They still trail by a point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Motion now from the tight end. And there's the handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense recovers the fumble.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, trying to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Contact as he let the ball go. And he's got his man open downfield. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. NC State lines up 1st and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he runs it into the end zone. So now the lead sits at 7. And now they get set to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone. So a touchback. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. That gain makes it second and medium. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the tailback's got it again. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
What?
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Receiver in motion now. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets paid on the out route. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Offense has been the story of this first half. Both offenses going up and down the field as the defenses search for answers. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four down territory, but let's see what the call is here. That's a design quarterback keeper. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Houston.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on first down. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 26-yard attempt, should be automatic. And it's good, right down the middle. And they jump back in front. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. They'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Sticking with the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The offense really clicking here. They're going to run it. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's a carry for the fullback. Looks like Houston will have the 1st down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get 1st downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up 1st downs.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. There's the handoff. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this 2nd half started.
Runs right over the defender. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a handoff. Touchdown, Houston. He would not be denied.
Man, this running back would not go down. You can just tell by the way he was running, he was not going to go down easy. The defense just unable to wrap him up as he goes into the end zone for the score.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Gets some space around the 30. Slides to avoid the big hit. NC State comes to the line quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, North Carolina State. Strong game by this quarterback. And now to try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
At the end of the third quarter, Houston 31, NC State 28.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's caught. Great move in the open field. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Back in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Rolling the dice a bit. Up 1 possession and going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's going to pull it down and run. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. And the call is a quarterback sneak.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
He really didn't get the
Houston
first
getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
I get stopped. Oh, fuck, bro. That's nasty. That's nasty. What a disgust. Like, oh, I had the ball one time in the second half, bro. What the fuck? It's nasty.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Touchdown, Houston. Just ran away from the defense.
That's a dot, Nigel. I can't do that. That's a dot. I wouldn't do that. But holy shit, bro. I've had the ball one time in the second half. I can't believe I lost a slow game. 11 play drive. 4 minutes. The quarters are full. Holy shit, man. He really had the ball the whole fucking half. 1 minute 33, I got 2 timeouts. Long shot, but possible. Long shot. I don't know. That's not good, man.
So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Oh,
Using his legs
this bitch
here.
is slow.
Stopped right there at the line.
This nigga's
No
too
gain.
slow for the
They
fuck.
have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking.
This nigga's too slow to be doing.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
On the facilities for that.
They look to throw it here on second down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Wow, back-to-back deep shots.
Oh, God, he just had some more stick on the ball. He actually had some.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the
People
game.
just-
You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Staffs a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it.
Oh my God! All right, y'all. All right, y'all. All right, bro. I beat this bitch up.
Chris, that ball's tipped
All
up
right.
into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense,
You know, I
first
got
of all,
that.
does a great
That's
job
nasty.
of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was
See, this
exciting
now I
to
feel
see
like I'm
would
playing foul.
anybody come up
What
with
the
it
fuck?
once
Where
it
did
was
this
in
come
the
from?
air.
This nigga had no pass rush on that. Not even.
That time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but need this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
Oh,
Defense is coming after him. That's the 3rd pick tonight, though, by this QB. After a
That's
short return, he's tackled at the
See
18.
possessions
What an
all right.
enormous takeaway by this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves
Back.
back into this game here in the second half.
Four
And the
seeds, so
defense
loss.
comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Shouldn't
So
drop
the job
more
is
than
simple
8.
here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything put
Not
into
rising
it, now
that.
the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find
Oh, my
out
bigger.
how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What's that open? This game is open. Oh. Not bad. There's a line like it was better than fucking UDFA. 14. Bitch. Oh, it's 14. It gotta be. Alright, so we do 6. No. They got the what the one that oh I'm tight. Look. Oh, this enemy. Third quarter? What's the enemy again? What did I do? Oh my god. Boy, oh boy.